Hello, teachers, and hello, my dear friends. How to be a successful teacher? Not only successful teacher, nowadays we need to be a favorite teacher because this generation doesn't like to study or doesn't like to stress themselves. So, how to become a favorite teacher and both the successful teacher and to reach the concept. So, based on my experience, I am going to give you certain points. Please work on that to be a successful and a favorite teacher. First thing for a teacher, compulsory you should have a sound subject knowledge. Whatever subject you handle, English, Maths, or Science, whatever it is, you should have a sound subject knowledge. So under this, what and all comes? Only if you are expert in Maths, expert in Science, is it okay? No. You have to update yourself. Even if you have 20 years, 25 years of experience, that doesn't matter with your subject. Because nowadays the trend is too different. You need to update yourself by reading news, by seeing Insta or WhatsApp, whatever, even a small things shared, you have to update and you have to share and link with the subject towards the generation. Next is you should have sense of humor. Yeah, now generation needs lot of this because already they are in so much of pressure. So you need to make some jokes. If you are serious person also, you need to train how to make some jokes. Even a word jokes are there. Even some conversation jokes. You have to prepare accordingly. So that now generation likes these type of jokes. Connect to daily life. Even you are teaching a subject, every subject matters to connect with the daily life. It could be maths, even it's a money topic or a clock or a time, how you are connecting with the daily life so that they will think, yes, it is useful to learn. Even the English, why the conversation is important to learn. So connect everything with the daily life. Next is simple methods. Always teach through the simple methods. Maybe we are subject genius, but according to a child, the child is a clean slate. So you have to work on whether this method will reach towards the child. So under subject knowledge, these many points we have to prepare. So if you are only subject knowledge, I am genius in my subject, that will never work out. So you have to do all these things. What is the second point? The next point is sense the level of students. Suppose you are very expert in everything, subject knowledge, you know jokes, everything, but still you don't know to sense the level, which level they are in. What is the meaning of level? First is age. Suppose a child is 7 years old, but you are trying to teach 10 years old concept, it will be waste. How much ever they are brilliant, according to the age level only, we have to work on that. See the background. See the It could be location of the school or it could be the classroom. Even in the same classroom there are so many variations among the child. Suppose the child may come from a high background or the child may come from low background. The child may come with the parental support or with the single parent. There are so many factors. So you need to work on all the background of the child. So which background we can work on that. Curiosity. Nowadays the generation is actually lagging in curiosity. You have to begin the lesson with the curiosity. So you have to have a couple of activities. You should have warm-up activities and quiz and puzzles. And there are a lot of things which will bring towards you the child. Only the way of curiosity. Simple questions. So always don't give the difficult one. Even the methods also you have to use simple. Same way you have to use simple questions. Suppose as an adult, what we expect? Do we expect a hard questions or hard exams? No, right? So the same way for a child, even a 5 plus 4 is a question. For us, maybe that could be simple. For some child, very slow learner, 5 plus 4 is also a big question only. So you have to start with a simple question and slowly once the class is settled, you can go with the higher order questions. So how according to the level, so under the level of students, it can be age, background, curiosity also will be different for each child. Some child will be curious for small things, but some child will not be excited for small things. So you have to prepare accordingly. So what is the next one? Okay, you have done all the things, teaching, curiosity, and the child is so excited to learn. The main thing is motivation. The teacher should motivate the child. How? First of all, you should not be like judgmental. You don't think, okay, this child cannot do, this child cannot even write. Suppose if the child is expressing, I cannot understand or I cannot do, means you have to give some hope, maybe some other alternative, some other way, or you have to give some time. So don't judge the student. Trust. This is both the ways. The child also should trust you, and you should also trust the child. So that connection you have to bring. So you should be very genuine actually. You cannot say you cannot do also. At the same time, you cannot give false promises. Yes, you can do. So there is a thin line how to encourage the child. You have to learn. Appreciate small efforts. Actually, the world needs lot of appreciation. We forget to do that. Suppose the child is bringing some handwriting change, that also need to be appreciated. That too, mainly when a teacher appreciates, the child will be happy. That is the most important thing. So always give positive words. Through that, you can bring the child. Even if a child is not at all studying, through your words, surely you can bring up the child. Next is be fair. This is very, very important. Suppose if a child is doing very good, you will always forgive the mistakes. If the child is not doing good, even a small thing you will find as a mistake. No, you should be fair. It is like your child. So treat everyone in the same way. You have to focus every child how to improve. And motivation, it's not that any money will give you. So motivation is through your heart and words. So in the world, motivation is highly important, and a child is like actually needed this. So it's a free of cost, right? So we can motivate the child. So by motivation, obviously you can become a favorite.